Today, I just want to talk about Setiquette, which is the etiquette that you have on set. And this is something that I don't think you would learn in school. I haven't seen many videos on it. Effectively, it is the way you conduct yourself on set. And this is super, super important because part of being on set, part of conducting yourself on set or getting rehired is your attitude and how you are. You need to be able to be good to work with, and it's a key component that I think can't really be taught. And in my last video, something I didn't touch on, but becoming an assistant, being a photo assistant, becoming a digital assistant, doing lighting assistant, these are all ways that you can get onto a professional shoots and learn and see what other people are doing and how they are behaving within their roles. Shoots can be very fun, and while most of the shoots that I am on are not very overly formal, should I say, but in some of the bigger productions, obviously you have your executive producers, your art directors, creative directors, your heads of department, and everyone has a role to play. And film sets can be notoriously hierarchical. Still shoots less so, but in terms of how you conduct yourself as the photographer, because I'm sure that's what most of you guys are here for, is absolutely crucial to getting rehired and just really sort of making the day a good day versus maybe a less enjoyable day. So just to give you an example, shoots don't always run smoothly. Often there is going to be a snag, a hiccup, something didn't arrive, or it's the wrong product. We've had an instance where the model unfortunately had an allergic reaction, so she couldn't make it on the day, and then we had to hustle lastminute.com. So things do go wrong, and part of your role is a problem solver, and you can't just sort of throw your hands up in the air and be like, oh, the shoot's an absolute loss. Being able to navigate the sort of turmoil of the politics of being on set is those interpersonal skills that will definitely get you a lot further, get you rehired. So your overall relationship with your teammates, your overall relationship with your crew, your producers, your heads of department is a crucial part of the job. And so how you conduct yourself in terms of what do you do when things go wrong, what do you do when things go right, you are still at work at the end of the day. And while it's all very well to be yourself, and that's great, I think keeping a level of professionalism, keeping a level of confidence that we can still get this done in the face of any type of adversity. Ultimately, your job is not only to take photos, but is really just a problem solver. So key takeaways would be having a positive mental attitude, obviously being resilient, not losing your cool under any conditions. It doesn't matter if the client is asking you to reshoot something maybe from 3 shots ago, they're not happy with it. It's absolutely possible. There may be some sacrifices. So just saying flat out no to request is not really ideal. It's maybe highlighting, if we do this, then we may need to sacrifice that. Are you going to be okay with that? Because sometimes you're in a position where your art director, your creative who is driving the shoot may be answering to somebody else who's not on set. And, there are things that can happen after the shoot, during the review, which you may not be privy to. So being flexible, being solutions orientated will go a long, long way into building your reputation as a photographer, as a team player who gets things done, who is prepared to sort of not only go the extra mile, but be easy to work with, be accommodating to work with. Yep, so that is probably not the best video I've made on Setiquette or anything else, but if you do have any questions on what it is like to be on a set, if you're just starting out, I do think being on set for the first time and maybe just shadowing someone, so, you know, just being like a personal assistant to a photographer, to maybe a lighting assistant, just being an extra set of hands to see how people conduct themselves, to see where people fit into the team, could be a invaluable lesson to learn early on in the journey, as opposed to maybe getting onto a set as a photographer. You could be super nervous, things are gonna go wrong. I mean, it happens with me. I leave things behind, I don't pack the right batteries, or most recently we were doing a shoot and I left the camera trigger, so we had no way to fire the flashes. Thankfully there were continuous lighting available, so which I knew going into the shoot. So the flash was really just a backup, but then I was like, I think I want to use the flash. Turns out couldn't use it, but again, there was a solution to that problem. So that brings me to the end of the video. If you like it, do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the section below, and we'll see you in the next video.